What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. Got the rad metal detecting forum over there, full of some rad dudes. TheHunterGT.com. So what is going on today? Why are my legs crossed? Why am I lounging out at the park with the Patriot? Why does it have an F75 coil on it? Well, because we are not metal detecting. Look at this. I got the ruler out. I got some coins out here today. We are going to air test this bad boy. Just a quick air test. I'm not going to run it through the nail test, you know. I was going to run this whole big 15-20 minute video, and I thought to myself, why? People have seen what this can do in the AT Pro versus Patriot video. People can see what this can do in the review video. People saw what this can do in the versus the AT Max on the nail test video, and a couple nail tests with that one. And I've done a nail test video or two with the Patriot by itself. I want to say people have seen me find silver and deep copper with this, and yada 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 with the 11-inch coil. You know that passes all those nail tests. This 5-inch coil is even better in nails. So I didn't bring out the nail test to the park. I figured, you know, I'm going to do something different for this little air test. I'm going to come out, get some shade, some fresh air, instead of doing it on the table. And here we are. And check it out. It is maxed out. Let's look at this. Stock settings. Disc 15 is stock. I factory reset it. Speed DE. Sensitivity 99. Thresholds -3, which is factory. 1F tones. I changed the tones to 1F, and no notch. It says 1 on the notch, but that's 0. Nothing's notched out. So just iron. I have 5 US coins right here. And for you people not in the US, where's the jewelry? I didn't bring gold out or any jewelry, anything like that. But a zinc penny is going to be a large, nice quality gold ring, like 18 karat, something like that probably, or more gold. And then a nickel range is where a lot of gold rings fall in the US. They match up with a nickel number. So, and smaller gold, 10K type stuff is often foil range, so even lower than nickel. So we're just going to air test on this. Oh, that's bad timing. So we'll be right back with the air test. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by that train. All right, so the grounds crew is out over here too. They're coming. I don't know if they have their mowers with them and such, so it may get even noisier. Hopefully they're just doing the trash cans and such. So anyways, there is the model 5 Coil F75. 5 Coil-F75. That's what you want to buy. It fits on an F70, it fits on this Patriot right here, it fits on the F75 obviously. So as I was saying, it is a smaller antenna. So one of the benefits is it mitigates EMI. So if you're in an EMI heavy park or area where the 11-inch coil may be giving you a little trouble, or the larger coil will, this one will mitigate the EMI quite a bit better. It is a more sensitive coil to smaller objects, so you know, you would think on one hand, well, wouldn't it be more sensitive to EMI as well? Not really. No, it's a smaller antenna, so it receives less of a signal from the surrounding area, I guess. That's what I've read other people say, and it makes sense to me. I'm not an electrical engineer or an EMI master or whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't have any type of scope at home that shows wavelengths or any of that sort of stuff. Kudos to those guys that do. That's rad stuff. I love to nerd out on it, but I just don't have access to it and haven't took the college course for it, to be quite honest with you. So there it is. It's a smaller antenna, so it receives less of an EMI signal from interference like routers, Wi-Fi routers, power lines and such, microwave ovens, TVs, yada yada yada. So it makes sense to me, so that's what we're going to roll with. Feel free to dispute that claim down in the comments section. So there it is. So we're maxed out. Let's start big. Here we go. We have the ruler. Now it's about 1/8 of an inch away from the, you see that right there? I'm not sure if that's coming in on the, but you see how it starts 1 inch right there? And it's about 1/8 of an inch off that way, minus. So we can, I guess you can add 1/8 of an inch to whatever reading. I'm just going to read out what the reading is. You can do your own math if you are watching at home. So here we go with the quarter. Let's see what we get. We're good. Clear out the 9 inches. 9 inches on a -3 threshold at max setting. Now the threshold on the Patriot, little quick lesson for you guys, it's not like in all metal mode where it's a hum. A threshold in all metal mode is that zzz, you hear that hum. Now you don't want that to be all warbly, wobbly, anything like that. A quick threshold lesson for you guys as well. You don't want that threshold to be wobbly. A lot of guys on a lot of machines, 50%, 60% is too high. I'm not kidding. When I go gold prospecting and I'm listening for peaks or drops in that threshold, I'm running like 20, 30% on the G2 Plus or the T2 or the F75. I use all three of them for prospecting, and they have found gold. So I'll tell you right now, less is more. You don't want to be running, oh, I need to, I'm going to hit me a gold nugget that's a foot deep. I'm going to run 99 sensitivity, and I'm just going to barely have my threshold so I can barely hear it, and it's going to sound like a trio of angry mosquitoes fighting. Basically, it's going to have pops and chatters, and it's going to be up and down all over the place. You will miss targets like that. If you are hunting for gold, or even for something deep like a small silver coin in all metal mode, and some guys hunt coin shoot and relic hunt in all metal mode, I know crazy guys that do it, more power to you. You do not want to you want the smoothest threshold possible. So I'm not kidding, you need to be down to like 30-40% depending on your machine. So anyways, here we are. The threshold on the Patriot, as you can see on a -3, we're at about 9 inches, 9.5. We're still getting some little pops there. So that's pretty good. A lot of people say, oh, the width of your coil is only as deep as it'll go. I've seen that on some forums. Total nonsense. We're getting 9 inches on a quarter on a 5-inch coil. That's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. So let's try the nickel. But anyways, if we go up on the threshold to the positive, I'm losing my train of thought here, sorry. -2, -1, 0. It will pick up more interference. It's opening the gate. It's allowing more information into the coil. I will get a better air test result on that. So we'll see how high we can go here after this little bit. This is the stock -3 threshold setting. However, we are maxed out at 99 sensitivity. So you do not hear that hum in discrimination mode. I almost wish they wouldn't call it threshold in the discrimination mode and call it something else. It's like a size filter. So we're at 8 inches with the nickel. So this is a size dependent coil, if you notice. It doesn't like the gold range any more than the, you know, a higher range target or anything like that. So in my opinion, after many hours with coils similar to this, it's more based on size than conductivity, even if the detector itself likes a certain conductivity better, if that makes sense for you guys watching. Zinc penny, look at that. It likes zinc more than it does that nickel. Zinc's starting to crackle at 9, 9.5. Yeah, something wrong with this nickel I brought? It's cutting off at like 9. So I take back what I said about it being size dependent. Forget I said anything right there. Yeah, that's weird that zinc penny is going to give almost a 1/2 inch more than that nickel. Here's a copper, 1977 copper. If you watch my channel a lot, you laugh at that. I always bring a 77 copper for the test. 8.5 inches. So, I mean, we're getting 8, 9 inches here on every coin in the United States here with a 5-inch coil, guys. And the dime, it's a clad dime, it's not even silver. Clad dime, cutting out at about, you know, we're still getting hits out to 9. It's just getting real choppy. Wow. Look at that, that's a true 9 inches. I can still hear it popping. It's much better at 8. That's bonkers. That's bonkers. You know, I haven't really sat here and air tested this like this. I'm doing this right along with you guys. No, when I first open a box and get a new coil or something, I don't immediately break out the ruler and test it. I do so much air testing and stuff. I usually just put it on and go hunt with it. I don't air test in my free time when I know that a video is coming and I can just watch it here along with you guys. So that's pretty surprising, actually. 8-9 inches on every single coin. So what they say in the forums is true, guys. When people are talking about, oh, I dug an 8-9 inch coin in dirt, good dirt, good dirt. Let's put parentheses around that, good dirt, with a 5-inch coil on my F75 or on my T2 or on my Patriot, they are probably not too far off, or they are right on the money. They are not telling a fish story, so to speak. So there it is. Let's real quick, we will open up the gate, that threshold, and see what sort of increase we get, if any. Let's do it. All right, now we are at +3 on the threshold. It goes to -9 and +9. So we went 6 steps positive. -3 to +3. So let's see what we get. Do we get an increase? Get 9.5 on the quarter. So I don't really, huh? Almost 10. We're still getting some pops at 10 that are not there when I stop. So yeah, there is definitely an increase of almost 1/2 inch then. We're getting hits almost 10.5. Yeah, they go away when I stop. So 10.5, we're getting some, it wants to hit it. It like wants to hit it. Let's try the nickel. 9 inches, now we're talking. It's pretty strong. It definitely strengthens the signal, I noticed. Yeah, we're getting it out to 10, 10.5 now. There we go. Now we're talking. Dude, we're getting 10, 10.5. There's some EMI interference. You can hear some pops chatters when I stop still, but you can definitely tell we are out to 10, 10.5 inches with these coins. Zinc penny. 10. You can definitely hear it at 10. Man, that is bonkers. Copper. $135 for this coil, by the way. $135. It's a steal. Here's the dime, clad dime. Yeah, out to, definitely getting hits out to 10 inches. Bonkers. So 10, 10.5 inches on just about all of these by going up to +3. So I could probably go up to +9. I know I could, and still hear them even further, probably up to like almost 11. Excuse me. I don't know if I'd quite get to a foot, even if I, oh, got a frog in my throat, sorry. Even if I played with the tones and other things like that. Excuse me, gotta stop real quick. Sorry about that. You know, when your throat just decides to not cooperate and something goes down the wrong hole, or you swallow wrong and you try to battle through it, the throat always wins. If you try to keep talking and breathing through your mouth, it makes it even worse. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to power through it and keep talking, and my throat was like constantly ramping up, like, no, I will win this battle, the TheHunterGT. You will not be superior in this one. So yeah, I had to take a second there to catch my breath. Anyways, so there it is, guys. You know, I could go deeper. I think I could get out to a foot if I turned on boost to the DE to SL mode and then ran the threshold even higher. Sure, but I don't want to sit here and play with every single setting for just an air test videos. You guys can see it can reach out and touch somebody. So 8, 9 inches at stock -3, bump it up to positive, and we gained a good inch on everything. It was going out to 10.5. Were all of them super diggable signals? That's up to you. So I know guys that would dig even the crackly stuff like that, and you probably should. I do at times. So it depends on how much time I have in my day, I guess. If I have 3-4 hours to hunt, sure, I'm gonna dig a lot of crackly signals and a lot of edge of the coil type stuff. If I only have a quick hour hunt, no, I'm listening for the big zips and the big bongs and the big bangs that the detectors produce with their tones. So there we go, guys. The 5-inch coil off the F75. It fits the Patriot, the F70, and the F75. All three of those. It does not fit the T2. It does not work with any other. It fits, but it doesn't cooperate, so it won't work with any other detector. So 5 coil-F75, and hit up your local dealer, your favorite dealer, and they will be able to hook you up. I prefer Craig at showmetreasure.com. You can go on eBay and look for his store as well, Show Me Treasure Craig, and his YouTube, all that is Detecting MO. He is my guy if I need anything that I don't personally sell from Teknetics. On the Fisher side, he is the man to go to. So there you go, guys. 5 coil-F75. Say, hey, Craig, hook me up with that F75 video the TheHunterGT sent me because of his rad video. There it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. TheHunterGT signing off. If you own a Patriot, go get this coil. You owe it to yourself. I hope you enjoy this video. I will see you on the next video.